The Visionaries, Moore and Noyce. Gordon Moore and Robert Noyce were brilliant engineers with a passion for creating. Their combined intellect and innovative spirit would go on to shape the future of technology in ways that were unimaginable at the time. Moore, a chemist by training, had a sharp mind for predicting the future of technology. His ability to foresee the exponential growth of computing power, famously known as Moore's Law, became a guiding principle for the tech industry. Noyce, the inventor of the integrated circuit, possessed an uncanny ability to turn ideas into reality. His work laid the foundation for the microelectronics revolution, making him a pivotal figure in the history of computing. Together, they formed a formidable partnership that would change the world of electronics forever. Their collaboration was marked by mutual respect and a shared vision for the future. Moore, born in California, received his PhD in chemistry and physics. His academic journey was marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge and a deep curiosity about the natural world. He began his career at the Shockley Semiconductor Laboratory, a breeding ground for future tech pioneers. It was here that Moore honed his skills and developed a keen understanding of semiconductor technology. Noyce, hailing from Iowa, earned his doctorate in physics and joined the same company. His background in physics and his inventive mind made him a perfect fit for the burgeoning field of semiconductors. Their paths crossed at Shockley, marking the beginning of a lifelong collaboration. This meeting was not just a professional encounter but the start of a partnership that would drive technological innovation for decades. Their time at Shockley was short-lived. Despite the initial excitement, they soon found the company's environment to be stifling and unproductive. Frustrated by the company's stifling environment, Moore and Noyce, along with a group of talented colleagues, decided to venture out on their own. This bold decision was driven by a desire to create a more dynamic and innovative work environment. This bold move led to the formation of Fairchild Semiconductor, a company that would lay the groundwork for Silicon Valley's future. Fairchild became a hotbed of innovation, attracting some of the brightest minds in the industry. At Fairchild, Moore and Noyce made groundbreaking contributions to transistor technology. Their work on silicon transistors revolutionized the electronics industry, making devices smaller, faster, and more reliable. They spearheaded the development of the integrated circuit, a revolutionary invention that would miniaturize electronics and pave the way for the modern computer age. This innovation was a game-changer, enabling the creation of complex electronic systems on a single chip. However, despite their success, they felt restricted by corporate bureaucracy. The rigid structures and slow decision-making processes of large corporations were at odds with their entrepreneurial spirit. They yearned for a more entrepreneurial environment, a place where they could fully realize their vision. This desire for freedom and innovation would eventually lead them to take another bold step, one that would further cement their legacy in the annals of technology history. Breaking new ground, the departure from Fairchild. By 1968, Moore and Noyce had grown increasingly disillusioned with Fairchild Semiconductor. The company, which had once been a beacon of innovation and a pioneer in the semiconductor industry, was now mired in bureaucracy and internal politics. The company, once a hotbed of innovation, had become bogged down in corporate politics and short-term thinking. The focus had shifted from groundbreaking research and development to maintaining the status quo and meeting quarterly financial targets. Moore and Noyce felt stifled, their creativity constrained by the company's rigid structure. They found themselves spending more time navigating corporate red tape than working on the cutting-edge projects that had initially drawn them to Fairchild. They envisioned a different kind of company, one driven by engineering excellence and a passion for pushing the boundaries of technology. They wanted to create an environment where innovation was not just encouraged, but was the very lifeblood of the organization. They dreamed of a workplace where creativity flourished and risk-taking was encouraged. A place where engineers could experiment, fail, and try again without the fear of corporate repercussions. This shared vision led them to make a bold decision, to leave the security of Fairchild and embark on their own entrepreneurial journey. It was a risky move, but one they felt was necessary to achieve their dreams. Their departure sent shockwaves through the nascent semiconductor industry. Colleagues and competitors alike were stunned by their decision to leave a well-established company to start from scratch. Many questioned their decision, wondering why they would leave a successful company like Fairchild. Some thought they were making a huge mistake, while others were intrigued by their boldness. But Moore and Noyce were driven by an unwavering belief in their vision. They were convinced that the future of technology lay in silicon, and they were determined to be at the forefront of that revolution. They knew that true innovation required freedom, and they were determined to create a company that embodied those values. They wanted to build a place where the best and brightest minds could come together to solve the toughest challenges. With a handful of loyal colleagues and a shared sense of purpose, Moore and Noyce set out to build a new kind of company. They were united by a common goal and a belief that they could change the world through technology. Their goal was simple yet audacious: to make silicon the foundation of a technological revolution. They believed that silicon had the potential to transform industries and improve lives in ways that were previously unimaginable. Little did they know that their small startup, nestled in the heart of what would become known as Silicon Valley, would grow into one of the most influential companies in history. Their journey was just beginning, and the impact of their work would be felt for generations to come. A leap of faith, securing the seed funding. Leaving Fairchild was a risk, and starting a new venture required capital. Moore and Noyce needed to convince investors to back their vision, a vision that at the time seemed audacious to many. They needed to articulate their belief in the future of silicon, a future where tiny chips would power everything from computers to household appliances. Their search for funding led them to Arthur Rock, a venture capitalist known for his keen eye for promising startups. Rock, who had helped launch Fairchild, understood the potential of Moore and Noyce's vision. He saw their passion, their technical brilliance, and their unwavering determination. With Rock's backing, Moore and Noyce secured $2.5 million in seed funding, a significant sum at the time. This initial investment was a testament to the investors' confidence in the duo's ability to revolutionize the electronics industry. It was a leap of faith, a bet on the disruptive potential of silicon. The funding allowed Moore and Noyce to officially establish their new company, which they named Integrated Electronics Corporation, later shortened to Intel. With funding secured and a clear vision in mind, they began assembling a team of talented engineers and scientists, all united by a shared passion for innovation. Section 4. The Memory Challenge, a bold first step. In the late 1960s, the world was on the cusp of a digital revolution. Computers, once massive machines relegated to research labs and government facilities, were becoming smaller and more powerful. This evolution created a pressing need for faster and more efficient memory storage solutions. Moore and Noyce recognized this opportunity and decided to focus Intel's early efforts on developing semiconductor memory chips. At the time, the dominant memory technology was magnetic core memory, a bulky and relatively slow method of storing information. Moore and Noyce believed that semiconductor memory, with its potential for miniaturization and speed, would eventually replace magnetic core memory. The challenge was daunting. Semiconductor memory was still in its infancy, and many doubted its reliability and cost-effectiveness. Intel's engineers faced numerous technical hurdles, from perfecting the manufacturing process to ensuring the stability and longevity of the memory chips. Despite the challenges, the team at Intel persevered. They worked tirelessly, driven by a shared sense of purpose and a belief that they were on the verge of something truly groundbreaking. Their dedication paid off in 1971 when Intel introduced the 1103, the world's first commercially viable dynamic random access memory, or DRAM chip. Section 5. The Intel DNA, fostering a culture of innovation. From the outset, Moore and Noyce instilled a unique culture at Intel, one that prized innovation, technical excellence, and a flat organizational structure. They envisioned a company where creativity and technical prowess were not just encouraged, but were the very foundation of its success. They believed in empowering their employees, encouraging them to challenge conventional thinking and pursue bold ideas. This empowerment was not just a policy, but a deeply ingrained philosophy that permeated every level of the organization. Unlike the hierarchical structures of many established companies, Intel fostered an environment of open communication and collaboration. This open-door policy meant that any employee, regardless of their position, could contribute ideas and feedback directly to the top. Engineers from different disciplines worked side by side, sharing ideas and solving problems together. This interdisciplinary approach not only enhanced problem-solving but also sparked innovative solutions that might not have emerged in a more siloed environment. This cross-pollination of knowledge and expertise proved to be a key driver of innovation. It allowed for a dynamic exchange of ideas, where the fusion of different perspectives often led to groundbreaking advancements. Moore and Noyce also understood the importance of attracting and retaining top talent. They knew that the brightest minds would seek out environments where they could thrive and make meaningful contributions. They created a company where engineers felt valued and respected, where their contributions were recognized and rewarded. This recognition was not just in the form of awards, but also in career growth opportunities and a supportive work environment. This focus on people, combined with a culture of meritocracy, attracted some of the brightest minds in the industry to Intel. The company became a magnet for talent, drawing in individuals who were passionate about pushing the boundaries of technology. The company's commitment to research and development was unwavering. They invested heavily in R&D, understanding that innovation was the lifeblood of their business. Moore and Noyce believed that investing in the future was essential for long-term success. They were not just focused on immediate gains, but were always looking ahead, planning for the next big breakthrough. They created an environment where engineers had the freedom to experiment, to take risks, and to pursue groundbreaking ideas, even if those ideas seemed far-fetched at the time. This freedom to innovate without fear of failure was crucial in fostering a truly creative and forward-thinking culture. This unwavering commitment to innovation would become a defining characteristic of Intel's culture, one that would serve the company well in the decades to come. It set the stage for Intel to become a leader in the technology industry, continually pushing the envelope and setting new standards for excellence.